So we got some issues. I got some issues. For a lot of reasons do I have issues. This is the one I have right now. See, I wrote a script. It's floating. It's right there. It's floating. And I tried reading half of the first paragraph of it, and it's like, this guy's clearly reading a script. I don't like scripts. Never did. And of course I wrote a script, and the first, order of opportunity for me is to completely go off script. The new script is that I hate scripts. That's it. That's fine. But I told myself I would make a particular video, and so I scripted that video. Instead, I'm making this one. So I can make that video if I just... So I can make that video in my style. So I can make that video in my style. So I can make that video in my style if I just do what I can now that I'm here. Filming is supposed to be fun, but I can't film until after I've made the video that I'm going to make. And I'm looking at the script right now. Oh boy. So right now, I'm a VTuber. That's how I come to you. In the past, I've been an author before. I enjoyed being an author quite a lot. I still do consider myself to be an author. It's for another time. And I was a programmer for a little bit, and I still am. It's still a hobby that comes and goes. And right now, the hobby is VTubing. I've tried streaming a little bit, and I've tried... you can go in. I've tried streaming a little bit, and that's not off the table. And right now I'm in YouTube, which is exciting, but not a permanent situation. So... And I learned to really embrace this part of me that enjoys having different modes of expression. For a little bit it was, oh, you never stick to any one thing, you'll never get to be good at any one thing, buddy. And that was a disappointment to me until I realized that I just really enjoy that exploration, learning new things. So you get something, move on. And yeah, it's a new way to express myself, and it's fun, constantly learning and growing. Nothing wrong with that, you know, good job finding something that you enjoy doing. There is an issue though. Okay, I got this. So, there is an issue, because I move around a lot when I'm trying to learn these new forms of self. And I call it new ways of learning to express myself. I know enough about putting words together in book form, so what do I know about putting words together in code, or in a video, or when I'm live streaming? How do I say words in a different context? Because I know how words work in this way, let's see how words work in other medium. That's a noble journey. Good job, Finn, for going on that journey. Well done. Here's a trend though, is after enough time of learning new ways to express myself, and that is the language that I've used, is ways to express myself. Over time, you come to realize that no self-expression actually occurs. Like, you're so busy learning ways to put yourself out there that you never end up putting yourself out there. Because there's always something new to learn. There's always a new skill to develop. It's never quite ready yet, or that's not the grand culmination of the idea. Things are still growing. And when is the time in this to actually utilize these skills that I've been developing? And it's something I've been kind of working with, I guess. The past few weeks I've been keeping a careful eye out, because I know myself and my habits pretty well by now. And I know when I'm full of shit, and I know when I'm making excuses, and I know, gosh... Sometimes it's possible to need to take a break from things, and I know what that feels like, and I know what taking a break feels like. And I also know what it looks like to be ready to be done taking a break, but then at that point you're just lazy about it. Like, it's easy to say mental health wise, you know, I need to take a rest, I'm tired, and then I know when I'm ready to keep going, but at that point it's also easy, like, well, I'm resting, so I might as well just stay here on the couch for longer or whatever. And I basically... Because I am me, I am very aware of my own capabilities. Stop. I'm trying to bear my fucking heart out right now. Jesus Christ. So because I know my own capabilities very well, and my own bullshit thresholds very well, I can definitely tell that I'm not headed in the direction that I told myself that I would be headed back when I let myself buy all of these fancy things. Allow me to gesture to the fancy things. That's a base station. That's a base station. My computer's there. My character model is here. This is me. And I did a lovely job with this, don't get me wrong. Oh, that's my headset. That's my headset. That's my headset. That's my other headset. There's a reason I have all of those. Each one has a story, there's a growth to it, and that's going to be for another time. I just want to illustrate that it wasn't a soft decision to make my way here with all of my fancy pants trackers and wireless microphone that I got to have audio that's at least a little bit more serviceable. And the character model I got specifically because it has enough facial parameters that this one is more pleasing to view and to inhabit than it is some of the other ones that I've had, because this one smiles nice, sure. A lot of care and consideration went into this, to the visual design of my model, and a lot of consideration went into the human who put these things all together. There's a person wearing a funny headset right now, standing on a virtual rooftop at a cafe he really enjoys, posing as a very cute little kitty cat with a pink shoulder, having a great time. But I do take issue with some of those behaviors. See, I spend a lot of time trying to be things not myself. I spend a lot of time daydreaming about what I used to call the future, but really I think it's just my head in the clouds. I can't command the future, obviously. So when I'm thinking about the future, about my plans, it's all just a daydream because I've invented that future. I don't know what's going to happen. I can come into the future with a plan, and I try to. The issue with making plans, though, is I tend not to show up for them, and I never really have. When I make a plan for, say, YouTube channel, or streaming, or developing a video game engine, or being a novelist, just to name a few, I'll lay down the groundwork for it, get the work for it, do enough of it to develop skills from the pursuit, and then it's move on to the next thing. Not bad, but once I see it happening with this endeavor, I got kind of mad with myself, because I have everything right now that I wanted, that I needed. I have more than enough, but I've been wanting a playground where I can not be myself, but be myself, and I have that. See, I'm going to be talking a lot about me, my human, Finneas former. It's just going to be really confusing and really weird, so just go with it. Let's be confused together, because I'm confused too. Because I have a hard time expressing myself in the real world. There's reasons for that. And some of what I thought I had been gearing up towards in this particular medium is I can be myself, or practice saying the words I would say if I were myself, but I'm a virtual kitty cat, and what's really happening is there's this scared human standing alone in his bedroom right now, talking to himself. You can't feel that self-conscious about a thing like that. You're safe. What's going to happen to you? You're standing alone in your bedroom talking to yourself. That's fine. Can't be scared. There's nothing scary going on there. You're just talking to yourself like a silly madman, wearing a funny hat, looking at a virtual camera. Look at my arms, woo, my fingers. It's great. We're very happy. And it's a little bit like I've tricked myself into being myself and practice speaking my mind and my heart. So far, so good. But the past few weeks, I've been listening. And I've been listening to excuses, and I've been listening to, oh, that video's not good for that reason, or then I'll do a script, and that script's not good for that reason. I did that even just barely today with a script. I wrote a script for this, and then I immediately threw the script out because I knew what the script was trying to say. I know the man last night who was hurting, who wrote the script because there was something he wanted to say. I ultimatumed my way into say this in a video, so I am, but I guess I'm just taking my own spin on it, and that's been killing me lately too. My heart's an all or nothing kind of a place. So right now, I'm all in on this moment. Last night when I wrote the script, I was all in on that moment. I don't know how to make a plan for myself and then follow through on it, because I'm all in on the plan stage, and I could even be steps along the plan, but then, step 7 comes in or whatever. Maybe I'm no longer there, and I guess I don't have the faith in myself to follow through on the plan I set before. There's just some stuff I have to figure out on this, and I'm a little bit done having patience with myself as I try to figure this out, because it's been a very long time. It's been long enough, and I don't need any more time. And if I want the headset and the fancy technology because it's fun toys, that's fine. I don't know if I would agree with the decision to go all in on toys the way that I have gone all in on VR, but that's fine. A little shady to lie to myself and tell myself that it's for personal growth and improvement as a way to help me garner confidence in speaking my heart by being a virtual kitty cat. And it's okay, well, strange, but I hear what you're saying. You're a very strange little human man. So let's get you your strange, non-human ways of exploring humanity. Sure, I can be on board with that. Plus, it's fun, admittedly, this is fun. So then to bait and switch me, where there is no negative relationship in my life to blame. Work is fine. I can get away without working a full 40 hours, a job I can turn my brain off at. Work is fine. Only some of my I don't have any relationships that are on fire, friendships that are in jeopardy. Kind of. That's part of the video I think I'll have to get to. In all, things are pretty fucking good. And still, I can see the little human man, whatever element of psyche it is that disbelieves or is holding myself back or something, saying, oh, excuses this, that. Like, oh, well, I know that putting on the headset and being a kitty cat and filming videos is fun, but I can't possibly do that. I have. And then, like, little things, right? Like, buddy, stop. The number of times I have come at this from an approach of growth or like the future. This is a stepping stone, and after this, where is it going to lead? And every video's got to be really good, and I got to launch the channel with 5 videos so that people can watch it and binge it, and then YouTube will say that this is a good channel and promote it to more people, and then I become a VTuber proper, and then after there I can quit my job and go full content creator, and then after that I can start finishing development on my game engine, and I can make even more videos and do more streams, and it all starts here. It starts to make a good YouTube channel, make these videos good, and that's like the path. I've been telling myself that for a long time, and that disgusts me. That makes me mad. Because if you'll recall what I just said a few minutes ago, this is fun. I like this. I like this. Standing around in my room doing this. I have a leg. Look. I like this. I love being able to do this. It's a lot of fun for me. So, simultaneously, I will be in the middle of doing something that is fun for me and telling myself, this is just a stepping stone. This has to go right. Logistically, there's expectations that come after this. This is what it has to look like. I'm in the middle of doing something fun, you fucker. But I'm having fun the wrong way. God forbid, I have fun. Period. Because the man inside of the hat wants things to go well. Sure, of course you want things to go well. But then I just want to have fun. Film a silly video, hang out with some friends online, get to be a kitty cat. If you can't be a kitty cat now and then, what are you doing? What are you doing in this world? Get out of here. This juxtaposition of I've been having fun, but the human doesn't care about that and only wants videos that are good and doesn't want to just hop into VR for no reason. It's like, well, are we going to film a video that's going to be good, that's going to successful channel? No, then we don't have a reason to get into VR. It's like, well, or maybe you just want to be a cat for a while. Fuck off. And not enough people tell me to fuck off. So that's what this video is. Yeah. So I'm taking my dreams for a successful YouTube channel hostage. Is that the right language? I demand sacrifice? I think sacrifice is better. So I select my dreams of a successful YouTube channel as sacrifice to prove my commitment to myself. Is not a normal sentence. Oops. Yeah. Because I'm ready to start having fun. Somewhere along the line, the human learned not to have fun. It started really young. I helped take care of my brothers who have special needs, and I was like babysitting when I was like 8. So when I'm taking care of my brothers, no one's really taking care of me. I was a kid, which set the stage for a lot of repression and difficulties in relating to people, and then bipolar disorder, ADHD don't help. There's a lot going on there. So I can't only be mad at the guy for not having his stuff figured out, but I've mistreated people along my way who I cared about quite a lot. I recently came out of a divorce, and there were two people who I wanted to be friends with pretty badly, and I was at the tail end of this divorce, bad marriage, bad relationship. So I didn't want to bring negativity into the lives of new people, so I didn't tell them that I was dying inside. And when I did come close to talking about something personal, I never called it by name, which means over the course of about 2 years, I lied to people I was getting close with about being in a relationship, let alone a marriage, let alone a failing one, going through a divorce actively. And eventually, like, the divorce is finalized now, which thankfully helped me get my head a little bit out of my ass. But mostly what happened, I distanced myself from them, just ghosted. I'm out. Because my own behavior disgusted me so badly that I would mistreat people like that. And that's not okay, especially people that I really liked. And I don't get to go to them and apologize for my behavior if I don't have confidence. If I don't have confidence that I'm going to change. And so far, I know my signs pretty well. I haven't changed yet. I still have dreams and ambitions and, like, out in the future, you know, which is fine, but not at the expense of the present moment. Never again at the expense of being able to have fun now and then. Because this is fun, and if I can't have fun doing this, then I'm not going to do it. There you go. I think part of what I've been trying to get at, because shame is a very powerful tool, and when you're ashamed of your behaviors, it's a tool that you use to enact change. Shame can be good. And I think in part I'm really upset that it took me realizing that I'm mistreating myself to then come to acknowledge how much I've been mistreating other people too. Like, now that it's my problem, I'm going to do something about it. On one hand, maybe it's an admirable thing. If someone's been hurting people that you love, you're going to want to fight for them. So I find out I've been hurting people I love. I want to fight myself for that, to enact that change. That's what I've been kind of working on for like a little bit. And then to also realize it's not other people. I've been so self-centered and absorbed. And yes, I was hurting, which helped inform this behavior of mine to take more than I've been giving. That's not good. And it's not good enough for me. It's not good enough for other people. And I won't have it anymore. And I want to be a better person. I want to hang out with friends in the real world or in VR and dork around and make more fun videos and do live streams and have that sense of community. Like, there's a lot of things I want. There's a lot of growth that I would like, but not in my current form. Because the human I've been acting as, I don't want him to have those things. Like, I don't deserve right now to have YouTube following and Twitch success or whatever. I can't even, for crying out loud, appreciate my living environment. I live with my sister, brother-in-law, nephew. We're all super tight. Dinner is at 8 o'clock. I like when we watch SNL the most. Although for a little bit we were watching Queer Eye and that was a lot of fun. But then whoever is home for dinner, the show is always different. Like, my nephew and I watch Jujutsu Kaisen, and then with my brother-in-law, we've been watching The Orville, and it's really great having different shows for the different people, whoever's home for dinner time. I love that routine so much. And I don't appreciate the best, most solid home environment I've had in my entire life. And I'm still over here, successful YouTube channel, successful stream, here's this, that, how do we get the promotion? What's the distant plan? It's like, no, you piece of shit, dude, fuck, stop. There is no future, there is no later, there is no then. This is not a stepping stone. You stepped on stones to get here. And until I sort that out, I'm done. This is going to be a really weird one to try to grasp. Just bear with me here, because I understand that I am the guy wearing the headset. I'm also the guy piloting the cat. I speak to you as the cat, but there's a human here also doing it. So, like, What I'm saying though is I'll tell a lot of other people my plans, my development, whatever, as, you know, like I'm moving forward and this is the step we're headed, this is why we're taking it. And it's fun having a path and it's fun explaining to people that you know the path because that's a form of identity, right? I'm a guy who's learning and growing and improving. Let me tell you why. That sounds nice. I don't care. Tell that to other people. Don't lie to me though. And I wrote a script out for this video last night because I was really tired of my shit. This gets to me too, man. I was really excited yesterday to hang out with myself. A day off after a work week, I was really excited to hang out, film a video, maybe do some editing, be a little kitty cat, you know, like I was really excited to play around in this playground that I worked really hard for. You know, financially got to save up for all this gear, but you have to overcome a lot of emotional hurdles and challenges and voices of the past. It was not easy to come to this place, and I was really excited yesterday to do this, and I never showed up. In order to put on the hat, I have, like, the human has to decide to put on the hat and have a little bit of fun. Then, as it turns out, I can have some fun. It turns out that these videos are really fun to film. They're really fun to make. I've had fun editing them in the past, but the human has to put on the headset first. And yesterday, I was in a multi-hour kind of shouting match with my psyche because I just wanted to put on the headset. I just wanted to tell a fun story. I wanted to goof around, make a video, and it just wasn't happening. Not for any reason. It just wasn't happening. And that's okay some of the time. But I know myself. And I know when it's like, okay, he can't make it today. Something came up. Sure. But I was really excited for this one. I was really excited. It feels like I had thrown a party for myself. And I was really excited to share something with myself. To get in VR and share a fun story and be a kitty cat and just hang out. I was really excited to hang out. And then I canceled on myself. And I got kind of mad. Because it happens a lot. Something always comes up. And I just don't tend to show up. Which is why I am taking this channel hostage. I don't think that's the right word. Let me tell you what's going on. So, see, I will no longer suffice the future. It'll happen then. Successful YouTube channel, 5 videos. Give it the best chance at life. You got to start so people can have content to binge. If they like it, they can stick around for more. That's great. Nah, because if I don't appreciate my home environment, the friends I have, if I can't be asked to apologize to the friends I lied to for 2 years, like I can't, no. Nah, you don't get it. So it's strange. I'll admit to you it's strange here what I propose, because if this is the first video to a YouTube channel and it has like not the best foot forward of, oh, we're gonna grow a YouTube channel, that's great. Like, no, we're not here to grow, for fuck's sake. We're just here to have some fun, God fucking forbid. So in a way, I demand of myself, my psyche, to launch a new creative endeavor in actively subpar conditions because I'm tired of having my head in my ass. And I'm doing this to illustrate to myself that I'm willing to attempt change, to do something different. I don't know, man. But I've been building up to myself the launch of this YouTube channel for a while now. It's been in the works for quite some time. It really has. So it just seems perfect as I've been working towards it and ramping up for it and getting more excited about it, that's my sacrifice I choose. That if I do have intentions of operating differently and changing and trying to improve and grow, that I can do this. Yeah, this video is not what I thought it would be. I think I hit all of the bullet points in my script. I just said it all out of order and more or less eloquently, depending on, you know, I was in a place where I wrote the script. I was in a different place when I filmed this. I'm going to be in a different place when I edit this. But I stuck to my word when I made that script because I was mad. And it's like, look, buddy, this is the script because I'm mad at you. And so that's going to be a video. And if you don't make that video, you're done. No more funny kitty cat. No more telling yourself you're going to be a streamer or a Twitcher or whatever and a VTuber, and that you're going to develop a really cool game program, and then you're going to go be a novelist again, and no, 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 no. Because I haven't followed through on any of those other things in the past. I told myself that this was the thing, and I see myself on the path of, once again, not following through on this. Nah. So we follow through here, we do it now, we do it live, or we don't. And which means this is my first video. So I think I hit my bullet points. I think I'm probably just gonna go now, because shit's really good right now. Like, things are very good right now. And if I can't appreciate that, then I'm out. And that's something I'm trying to learn. So wish me luck. Let me know if you have thoughts about it. Lord knows I have enough thoughts already, so we might as well add a few more. Okay, I guess the video's over now. Bye.